God bless you. I'm Matthew Brown. Thank you for watching MLB Life Lessons. I want to give you a real quick life lesson that I used in a leadership development conference here at our church. I was beginning to train leaders on how to be careful about responding. Do you realize that in relationships, particularly husband and wife, or a parent and child, a friend, sibling, we've got to be careful about our words. Jesus says, the words I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. Do you know how powerful your words are? And do you realize that if you're irritated, if you are mad, if you're angry, if you're revengeful, that there's a spirit that's attached to your words, that now those words become weapons to damage other people. And you don't want your mouth, you don't want your words to be a weapon to hurt others. The Bible tells us that really we ought to speak, Lord, to a place where our words are few and seasoned with salt, that it may minister grace to the hearers. How are you speaking to people? How are you talking to folk? You know, and how are they hearing you? Are your words edgy? And then there are things that you just don't need to say. There are things that you really don't need to respond to. You need to learn how to hear and not hear, or hear and not respond. Well, you'll say, Pastor, that's easy for you to say, but you just don't know my situation. You're absolutely right. I don't. But I will tell you, I do know your God. Your God wants you to be greater than your situation, greater than your circumstance. You have to grow up and determine that there's some things you just won't say for the sake of peace. Notice what Jesus says in Matthew chapter 5 in the Beatitudes. He says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So maybe there's a time and a season for you to address a thing, but never in your anger. Charles Stanley talks about never respond when you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. That acronym is HALT. I want you to halt and think about what you're about to say. Think about the impact it's going to have on other people. Realize that you may be gunning for one person, but you're going to kill a whole lot of other people based upon your reaction. You don't want to kill your reputation or your image based upon your anger. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to grab a bottle of water, and when you're ready to respond, and when you're ready to just let somebody have it, when you're ready to give them a piece of your mind, take the water, take a sip, and don't swallow. That's how you get victory. Listen, I want to talk to you about it. You can simply hashtag me on Facebook and Twitter, MLB DrinkWater. MLB DrinkWater. And listen, you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, watch me on YouTube. I want to give you a way to make sure you don't ruin your life, ruin your job, or ruin your promotion because of your mouth.